Welcome to Everyday Cooking. Today we are going to see how to do beignets. This is a non-fried version. We are going to do this using air fryer. If you don't have air fryer, you can very well fry them in oil. For the recipe, we need 1¼ tablespoon of active dry yeast. To this add 1 tablespoon of sugar and a 1/4 cup of warm water. Now we have to wait for the yeast to get activated. Let us close this and leave this undisturbed for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes it will be like this. So here the yeast got activated. Set this aside, take a pan, break open 1 egg into this and beat it well. Into this add 1/2 cup of buttermilk, a pinch of salt, 1/4 cup of sugar, activated yeast mixture, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence and 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Give this a nice mix, everything has to get mixed well. Once the mixing is done, we can start adding the flour. This is all-purpose flour, we need around 2½ cups. On the whole, I have added 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, that is maida. Finally, you will be getting a sticky dough like this. Now take the dough out, pour a little olive oil and then place the dough again. Now close this with a cling or a plate and leave this for another 2 hours. After 2 hours, the dough will get doubled like this. You don't need to knead the dough, smoothly gather it. Let us dust some flour on a surface and place the dough. Cut this into 2 halves, it will be easy for us to handle. Let us shape this half first. Roll the dough and flatten it. It has to have at least a 1/4 inch thickness. Now let us shape this and cut them into pieces. Pieces are ready, set this aside. Now take a butter paper and grease it with oil or ghee. Place the pieces on this carefully. We are going to do the second proofing, so give some gap between these pieces. Close this and leave for another 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you can see the increase in size. Now let us give an egg wash or milk wash. Beignets are usually a fried recipe. We can also bake them. Here we are going to bake this using an air fryer. I'm going to use Solara air fryer for frying this. Here I have kept the beignets inside the provided basket and I'm going to place the basket inside the air fryer. I'm going to cook this at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Other than manual setting, this has 6 preset modes. Coming back to the recipe, after 5 minutes you have to take the basket out and flip the beignets. Place the basket inside the air fryer. You don't have to set the time again. When the whole 10 minutes is over, you'll hear a beep sound, then you can take it out. Solara air fryer is very easy to use. You can cook meat, chicken, seafoods, fries, pizzas and cake with one touch. After taking out from the fryer, apply some butter immediately. This way your beignets will stay soft for a long time. For this recipe, I have used Solara air fryer. If you want to buy one, the link is there in the description box. Please click it. This will taste so good if you top this with some powdered sugar. Hope you liked the recipe. We'll join you in another interesting recipe and don't forget to subscribe our channel.